5x plus y is less than or equal to negative 4. So first, you're going to graph the line 5x plus y equals negative 4. That's our boundary line. And this is going to be a solid line. Why? Because, let's see if I can highlight things. That's why it's a solid line, because of that equals part. Okay, let me go back. So I like to use, you can use whatever method you like. So we have y equals negative 5x minus 4. Okay. Okay, so I'm graphing that line. I'll keep it in green.
Professor, why it isn't negative 4 minus 5x?
They're actually the same. It's because of the commutative property of addition. So you can write that as, it's the same as negative 4 minus 5x. Those are the same numbers. Why? Because you can look at it as negative 4 plus a negative 5. And then here we have two things that you can switch around. It's the commutative property of addition. We also have the commutative property of multiplication. A good question. All right, so, but I just wrote it more in like slope-intercept form. That's why I wrote it this way, because here we have our m x plus b. So our b is a negative 4. As we go down to negative 4, and we're actually going to be going down 5 over 1. So we're going to go down to negative 9 and over 1. That's our slope of negative 5. So I'm going to draw a line here. And now we want to decide, are we shading above or below? When we have the y isolated right here, you'll start to find that if it says y is less than or equal to something, then you're going to shade below. If it says y is greater than or equal to something, then you're going to shade above. So you're going to start to notice that. But before we get to that like shortcut, let's use a test point. And why don't we use 0, 0 as our test point? Okay, because we're either going to shade above or below this. So we only need to test one point. If the test point works, that means we shade that side. If the test point does not work, it means we shade the other side. All right, so we're going to use 0, 0. And so let's see. So 5 times 0, where am I going? I'm going with the original equation. So is 0 less than or equal to negative 4? Going back to that. No, it is not, because you can use the number line. If you look on the number line, a number will be less than if it's to the left. All right, so, well, now you just got to see. If it was true, you would shade that side. Since it's not true, that means the other side is the half plane with the solutions. That means this side is the half plane with the solutions. Okay, and that is our solution for this problem. Okay, it's just this half plane with a solid line. How do we get that boundary line? Well, we set it equal to, we don't use the inequality, and that's how you get that boundary line.